Hi guys, it's Siva. The new season in Diablo 3 Season 5 started on January 15th, as you probably know. We have the usual new features, new transmog and stuff for the new season. But one of the cool new features that we get this season that is brand new is one, if you complete certain objectives on the very first character you level this season, unfortunately it's only the very first, you get a 6-piece dungeon set right off the bat. The second thing, which relates to that, is once you have 6 pieces, you can open your class dungeon. The class dungeon is a unique dungeon that gives you specific objectives related to your class to complete. It's not affected by the torment setting or anything like that. You just have to complete these objectives. Now, you can Google where the location of your class dungeon is if you want to, but if you don't want to do that, you can get a clue from Leoric's Manor and figure it out for yourself. And that's what I did, and I think I know where it is, so I thought I would invite you guys to watch me try to figure out my class dungeon. I don't know how it will go because I haven't done it yet, but I think it'll be fun. Right now I have a Barbarian, so we're going to go check out the Barbarian class dungeon for Diablo Season 5. So I leveled a Barbarian this season. My 6-piece that I got on that Barbarian is the Might of the Earth set. As you can see, all of the set bonus have synergies for Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, Ground Stomp to buff their damage or make them work really well together. The class dungeon that you get is going to be based on this set. And as a reminder, you get this 6-piece set on the very first character you level each season based on completing certain objectives. So this is mine, and my class dungeon is going to be centered around these particular abilities. The location of your class dungeon also depends on this set. You can Google where yours is, or you can use the clue from Leoric's Manor to figure out where it is. I decided I didn't want to do any Googling on this, so I'm going to do it based entirely on the clue. Luckily, my clue is very easy. I don't know if other clues are as easy for other classes as well, but this is mine. As that proved inaccessible, I was forced to place it outside the court of the Lion Emperor. Now, to me, the Lion Emperor obviously has to be the Emperor in Act 2 that turned out to be Belial. So I'm going to head over there to the city of Caldeum, and I'm going to wander around outside his court and see if I can find it. So I have heard anecdotally that the Barbarian class dungeon, or at least the Might of the Earth one in particular, is actually very challenging or tedious. All of these are supposed to be a bit of a challenge, but I've heard it especially about the Barbarian ones. So we'll see how it goes and how I do. I don't know what it looks like, so I'm just going to kind of wander around out here and see if something pops up. Now, you do have to have all 6 pieces of your set in order to see it. If you do not have 6 pieces, it will tell you that you're not worthy. I just have this on Torment 1 because supposedly the class dungeon difficulty is not based on the Torment setting at all. It's primarily based on how well you do certain objectives that it gives you in the dungeon.
Still recharging.
Maybe it's inside? Oh no, wait. This looks like something. Hey, I'm worthy to enter the set dungeon Might of the Earth. Alright, so primary objectives. Use Leap, Ground Stomp, and then Earthquake in under 6 seconds on every elite. That sounds like it's going to be hard because my Earthquake has a 60-second cooldown, so if there's too many elites, I might not be able to do that. Second objective, freeze and kill at least one enemy every 10 seconds for 1 minute. My mastery is complete all the objectives within the time limit, which I heard is very short. No heroes will die when taking fatal damage. Instead, the dungeon will just fail, and game difficulty has no effect on dungeon difficulty. Now, you're going to want to adjust your spells and abilities and runes to make sure that you are using ones that help you complete this objective. As I mentioned, your class set will also be helping you complete it, and the objectives are, of course, based on your class set, so that is intended. So you want to adjust those to get maximum synergy for doing your dungeon. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. These ended up being the things that I took. I did take this to reduce cooldown further. Generate Fury. Increase my strength. Gain Fury when I trigger Avalanche. This has a freeze, and my Earthquake also has a freeze, so that way I shouldn't have too much problem freezing something every 10 seconds. I imagine the hard part is going to be getting the Ground Stomp, Leap, and Earthquake on every single elite I encounter. See, like right now, here's one, except I have Ground Stomp still on cooldown. See, there we go. But I have not frozen and killed an enemy now in 10 seconds. So I need to keep doing that. I need to keep moving. My time limit, it looks like it was 4 minutes and 30 seconds before I started. See, and now I haven't. Here we go. There we go. Still doing okay. 1, 2, and my Earthquake is almost out of cooldown. Yay. Of course, my leap is on cooldown, but there we go. 1, 2, 3. Die. I'll start freezing and killing some stuff here. I guess I can get the elite. Yep, there's another one. Of course, my Earthquake is still on cooldown. That is unfortunate. It doesn't look like my Earthquake that auto triggers when I cast Leap counts. Oh, good. Oh, there's a killed. So I'm fresh off some fails. The main problem seems to be that my Earthquake is never off of cooldown when I encounter the second elite pack, and unfortunately the one that's automatically triggered by my leap does not seem to count as the Earthquake that I need to use on the guys. I am going to be editing this video to cut out all my fails, not because I want to hide the fact that I failed. I will tell you up front, it has already taken me, I don't know, 10 attempts, and I still haven't beaten it. So, full disclosure, I'm just doing it for time, because nobody wants to watch fucking 20 minutes of me failing. So, anyway, let's get to it and start again. So, to my complete frustration, I actually completed my class dungeon and was not recording, apparently. It took me about 15 tries for my first time. I'm going to be trying it again so I can actually get it on video, since that's the fucking point of this video. So, here we go again. I did not successfully get my mastery, which is to complete all the objectives within the time limit, but that part is optional. So I'm not too worried about that one.
Not ready yet.
I would like to actually get me completing the dungeon for you. Go, here's another elite.
I wish I could do that. I have been hit.
Alright, Earthquake is about off cooldown. So I need to 1, 2, 3. And I got credit. Time to move on.
You wilt against my blow.
Main trick, I need to go slow so my cooldowns can reset between elite packs. Ugh, that was a waste.
Need more time. You wilt against my blow.
Still getting credit for these guys.
Still recharging. Need more time. Stand before me. Still recharging. Your flesh is weak. Not ready yet.
Yeah, I got credit for that one. Now I just need to get the last 4 guys. And 69 more monsters without dying.
Need more time.
There's that guy. Nope. Make sure I hit him with the leap or I won't get credit. I don't think that one hit him. So if I don't get credit, then my earthquake is on cooldown for a whole minute.
Still recharging.
And I have no way to recast it because I have to cast all 3 of those abilities within 6 seconds. So if I hit my long cooldown one and it doesn't hit him, then I am screwed. Now see there, on this guy, I need to wait
You wilt
for that
against my
earthquake
blow.
cooldown to come off because I have to hit them all close together. There we go. It's about off. 1, 2, 3, and there's credit on him. Now I did fail the time limit, and the one time I was successful, I also failed it by about 2 whole minutes, which is a pretty big fail, but the important part, again, is your primary objectives. Those are the ones that give you credit for the season journey to allow you to complete all the chapters and get the pet. And I think you get a portrait banner and a transmog set. So of course it is important that you get that. I need 2 more elites and 22 more monsters. There's 1 elite. Okay, got credit for him. Now I need to find the last one. So I also need my earthquake to be off of cooldown.
I must wait longer.
Come on, health pot. Oh, I see him. There he is.
Been hit. Need more time.
There we go. Ta-da! Credit on everything. So you can see it took me almost 2 minutes over the exact time, but I did complete it. You do get credit for the journey, and I am actually recording this time, so hooray! It took me, again, about 15 tries for my first successful one. So that is the dungeon for the Barbarian Might of the Earth set. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.